Hello and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Mandi, I'm excited to catch up.
We're back and we have so much to talk about today.
So much to talk about. Like personal stuff. We've had a lot of events happening, like a lot of just like life stuff happening, game stuff happening, a lot of game stuff happening. So yeah, a lot to talk about today.
There's a ton of stuff, especially after missing last week too. I was really excited to like dive right into this because it's like exciting.
It is.
I don't know what's going on in the world, but like there's good things. I am a little stressed though because like there's so many good things and so little time. So little time. The battle of like which hobby should I choose has never been stronger. I know. But like, I also feel like my motivation to like do everything is back and I just want to dive into everything. And I'm like trying to schedule my days and my time to get to everything, even if it's just for like a little bit of time.
That's good. I love to hear it. I think I have an advantage of a lot of like the game side of things being my job.
That's a given.
So I have a lot of time, whereas you don't. So I have that to my advantage. Yes.
But still, okay. Before we get into all of that, I have to know, and I feel like everyone needs to know, how did you do last week? I need to know how your busy week went.
Okay. It was good. I would say my performance, like if I had to grade, hey, you did a really good job, or like you truly muffed this up, I think my performance was probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to give you higher, like an 8.5.
Yeah, I think here's why I did my best. I'm really proud of myself for maintaining my strict sleep schedule. I went to bed when I needed to go to bed. I got up when I needed to get up. Like I hit all of my marks.
Correct.
I did what I had to do. I showed up where I had to show up. I made it happen. But I think that my energy levels during 2 specific events were low.
Okay.
I think my energy level during the concert was low, and I was also sober.
Yep.
And I also was stressed about having to get up the next morning.
For sure.
And then at the Masters, which again, we're going to talk about all of this.
Yes.
Energy was low. Energy was low because I had gotten 3.5 hours of sleep.
Right.
So all that to say, it was a fantastic week. I made it through. I had a lot of fun. I think 7 out of 10 is a fair ranking because I had so much fun. I'm disappointed in my energy levels.
Okay.
Even though I did what I could to go to bed, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
I will say I'm proud of you because I can tell when you get like stressed or in the moment when you are experiencing like a stressful turn of events or there's a lot happening and you're overwhelmed.
Yes.
And I did not get the like external vibes.
That's good. I
think is a huge.
Yes. I tried really hard. A lot of it was the prep work I did and just making sure that I had, you know, in terms of the speech I had to give on Friday, that written out and that good. Yep. And like I did a lot of prep work. I think I also though, like I knew that you coming down was a part of like a vacation for you. It was a trip away for you. It was a getaway for you. And I wanted to make sure that you had fun. And so it was like, I'm going to make dinner reservations and we're going to buy movie tickets and we're going to do this stuff. Cause like I wanted you to also have a good time, you know? So even though it added to my busy week, I wanted to make sure that like you had a good time too. And you weren't just like, you know, like a barnacle on my busy week. Yeah.
Listen, even if I am a barnacle on a busy week for you, that's my happy place. I will be your barnacle any day you want.
I know you will.
It would be like, that's kind of cute. I'll be your barnacle.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I didn't want you to just have to be the barnacle on a busy week. I wanted you to also like be able to enjoy the time away and enjoy your, you know, childless few days.
Listen, That's exactly, I think that's why this was one happy barnacle, because I was child free and I was with my girl and I was just having a good time, taking things slow, getting some stuff done with you. And it was wonderful. I had an amazing time driving to come see ya, and I had a wonderful time. Just, I was relaxed because I didn't have a lot going on, but helping you prepare and just like existing under the same roof was just great. You know, I'm very easy to please. And so I think, just know from my end, I am as happy as can be.
Okay, good. I did. And again, I think the like the beginning of the week when we had a couple of days as like prep days and like we had a little bit more free time. Yeah, I tried to do what I could to make it so it wasn't just.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, so
we had fun. We
did. So let's talk Kelsea Ballerini and the Kelsea Ballerini concert. So Tuesday we went to Kelsea Ballerini with my mother-in-law. She got me tickets for Christmas. And so she bought me, you, and her a ticket for like my Christmas present.
Thank you.
I had a blast. I had so much fun.
Yeah. It was a wonderful concert. I think what I really liked about it was that it felt intimate. It felt like there were many times I thought she was looking directly at us.
Absolutely.
And like singing directly into our souls.
Yeah.
And that was really special. That was awesome.
I think what it was too, and just so that everyone can kind of get a sense of maybe, like, I feel like everyone who goes to a concert is like, she looked right at me. No, listen. Like, we had seats on the lower bowl, but they were like the very first row of the lower bowl. So we were in like a seat, not on the floor, but we were still elevated off of the floor.
But and like we weren't first one.
Yes. And so there was a solid like 30 feet of empty space in front of us between us and the, what is it called? The pit?
Yeah.
The floor.
I
where
think
everybody's
it's a
like
pit.
Standing in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah. Where they all like rush up and are right at the crowded together. That's my nightmare. But there was like 30 feet of empty space in front of us. So I really think that we were very visible. I do.
100%.
And we were close to the stage. And then there was like a lot of empty space. So I feel like it's possible.
I do think so. She just seems so down to earth, and like her messaging and the way she describes her songs, and like it was all like, before every fun song, she's like, if you're here with your best friend, raise your hand. And I'm like, yeah, that's us, you know, or like, she just knew her audience and she knew why people were there. And she's just adorable. It was awesome. It was so fun.
Yes, when she goes on those little rants that are like, squirrel, sorry, I wanted to say this. And like, I think that's what makes her so relatable, is that she gets on the mic and just sits there and like, it seems like she's just chatting with you. And it does seem like you're in a living room all just like screaming karaoke together, you know? So I agree. It was an arena tour. So it wasn't like a stadium tour. It was an arena tour. So still, I mean, a lot of people in that room, but you're right. She did a good job at making it feel pretty intimate.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do want to say though, I was cracking up at the openers. So we show up. There are two openers. We really wanted to make sure we got the little, bag tags that were city specific. They were like $5 bag tags. Every city, they were like a different color and like different colors, and they had the different city names on them. And they were only $5. So I was like, that would be a really cool piece of merch to get. So we went early to make sure we could get those. So we were there to see both of the openers. I don't know how to say her name. Is it Marin?
Marin.
So we saw Marin Taylor, and we watched her, and we were like, well, first of all, we got there. We got to the arena. We got our bag tags. We went to the merch stand. We got our bag tags, right? And I don't think any of us bought anything but the bag tags at first.
Correct.
So then we all go sit down. We watch Marin Taylor. And throughout the course of her set, all of us go, she's really cute. We're all like, she's cute. She's really cute. Yeah. I like this song. She's really cute. And like,
great.
All three of us are just like, She's cute. Her set ends, and my mother-in-law goes, I want merch from her. I really liked her. I want merch from her. So we get up out of our seats after her set. There was like a break between the first opener and the second opener. So we get up. Again, we were on the very last row of the lower bowl. So we walked all the way up the stairs. We go back, get in another merch line, and my mother-in-law buys a Marin Taylor sweatshirt or t-shirt. I don't know what she got.
Sweatshirt,
I
think.
So then we go down, watch the next opener. I'll let you talk about this one.
Okay, they were great. They're called the Japanese House, and they're a band. How many? There's probably like 5 of them, I think. And there was
very
like
the front 3, but yeah.
Yes. They were very jazzy. Like there was the lead singer, drums, guitars, someone was playing the saxophone, and they were just like jazzy, almost like, I don't want to say house music. I don't know how to classify them, honestly, like electronic maybe. They were fantastic. I was so into these people. I don't know what came over me. I'd never heard of them. And vibing. Like same thing. I looked at everyone and I was like, wait. They're great. Like they're good. We're looking up their next shows. We're thinking about going to drive to their next show. Well, I was at least.
You were, yeah.
So their set ends and I say, all right, I need their t-shirt. Get up, girls. We're going to walk up the bowl again.
So we get up after the second opener to go get more merch and get back in the merch line. Also,
Correct.
I will say, I just looked it up. Amber Mary Bain, known professionally as the Japanese House, is an English indie pop musician. So indie pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It says contributes vocals, plays guitar, synthesizer, and keyboard. So the synth, I think, is what you were hearing a lot of. And like, yeah.
Yes. That is what it was. And she's like super attractive. So I was like, this is gorgeous.
Yeah,
this is great to watch.
You have a new crush.
I have a huge crush on her.
Yeah.
For sure.
So,
but I think she had gotten married the week before.
She literally was like, I got married last week. And you were
I was
like,
no.
Great.
Dang it.
Good for me. Also, I am married, but dang.
Too. Darn it, Amber.
So we went back up to the merch stand, got you a t-shirt, got my mother-in-law a t-shirt. I would like to say I held strong, still didn't buy anything.
You're great.
And then we went down, watched Kelsea, and then my mother-in-law also got a Kelsea t-shirt after that. So we made a solid like 4 or 5 trips to the merch table. And throughout all of those trips, I didn't buy a single thing.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And you liked a few of the things. There were a few things you were like, oh, I would like that.
There was a hoodie I really wanted. It was $80. $80 for a hoodie from a concert. I can't. No. And it was cute, but like it's not one I'm going to wear every single day.
Right.
So yeah, it was a good test of, I don't know, what's it called when you don't do something you want to do?
When you don't do self-control. Right?
Yeah, that's not the word I was thinking of, but that works perfectly. I don't know what I'm thinking of. But I didn't buy anything. I also knew, though, the next day I was going to the Masters. I knew that I was going to spend so much money at the golf shop. So I had a great time at the concert. I will say a good chunk of the concert, though, like I started yawning near the end. And I was like, I don't want my mother-in-law to see I'm yawning.
Yeah.
But I was like looking at my watch and I was like, dude, it's so late. Like even if I fell asleep right now, I'd only get like 5 hours of sleep because I knew I had to get up at 4 a.m. the next day.
Oh.
So, but it was all in all a great night.
It was so fun. It was so fun. I loved it. I will say I was sitting next to someone who made it maybe a little less pleasant than I would have loved.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's okay. It did not dull my experience. And luckily I was able to sleep in the next day and I played white noise. So I did not hear you get up at 4 in the morning.
Thank goodness.
I slept very sound.
I will say, I don't have like a ton to say about the Masters. It was an absolute blast. I had so much fun. We got up early. We got down. We drove a couple hours to the Masters. We met my mom and my stepdad at like the parking lot. It's so wild. You pull in, free parking. You walk less than 5 minutes. You're on the golf course. Like I don't know how that worked. Free parking. And I was literally...
Wild.
I was literally less than a quarter mile from the gates of Augusta National. I don't understand it. And I wasn't even super early. Like, we didn't get there when they opened the gates. I don't understand. Anyway, I think what was so special about the Masters was I love golf and I grew up around golf. My family is a big golf family. And so I've been to many a professional golf event. I've been on golf courses my whole life. I worked on golf courses. I was a bev cart girl. I was the cart girl before I could serve alcohol. You know, like, I've done everything. I've spent a lot of time on golf courses. And so it's a place that is very familiar to me and that I'm comfortable at. Obviously, this is the most exclusive golf course like in the world.
Right.
So that was wild that I was there. So I couldn't say I was like super comfortable there or anything. But I think what was so special about the day was everyone being so present because there were no cell phones. Everyone was having lunch and talking to each other.
Right.
Everyone was watching the golfers as opposed to watching the golfers through their cell phone camera.
Right.
Like, it was such a, it was just so eye-opening, and it was good for me. I said this to my mom too while we were walking around. I was like, I am realizing I have a very healthy relationship with my phone, because we were a few hours in and I hadn't reached for my phone once. I wasn't missing it at all.
That's amazing.
And my mom's like, yeah, I know you never text me back. You have a very healthy relationship with your phone.
Thanks, Mom.
Like, yep, I do.
Thanks.
But I think what was so special, again, I liked I liked that there was no pressure to be documenting everything. That was great. And there was also no pressure to be like texting people back or doing anything for work or, you know, it was like, you are here, enjoy it. And that was really cool.
I think so. I think that's awesome. I feel like more events should do that.
I think so too.
I think it's amazing. And you're right. Like, if you watch the Masters at all, you don't see a single cell phone.
No.
All those people are
there. Scan your body before you walk in. You have to walk through metal detectors. They search your bags. Like, there's not a single phone. There's pay phones. If you can remember someone's phone number, you can pay phone. Like, I could have called you from the Masters. I don't know your phone number.
I don't know yours either.
No clue.
No.
I only know my
two.
mom's.
Yeah. I know my mom's and my husband's.
I might know my husband's.
I only know those two.
But like, it's just, it was special. So anyway,
good.
Had a really good day. I will say, the day that I went, it was Wednesday. So it was the final day of practice. There was a practice round. There was like the par 3 tournament. You are allowed to take cameras that day. So my mom took our family Olympus camera from when I was in middle school. Like, she brought it was like a big, like, you know, it was like a big chonky, like, you can change the lenses, like, Olympus camera.
Yes. And
she's like, this was a nice camera when I bought it. I spent like $1,000 on this thing. And she's like, this is still a good camera. And I was like, Mom, I don't know if it's that good of a camera. But yeah, so my mom brought our Olympus camera from when I was in middle school. And Mr. Teddy was the designated photographer for the day, right? So he was on photography. So my mom handed him this camera and he was in charge of like taking pictures. And he's a pretty good photographer. So I felt confident. And it was not an hour into the morning when memory card full. Memory card full. So we go back. This memory card is full of photos from 2008, 2007, 2008.
Oh my gosh.
Full of photos. And my mom's like, oh, we can delete all these. And I go, we cannot delete these photos from 2007. What do you mean? And she's like, it's just a picture of the trees. And I was like, that was my artsy picture of the trees that I took when I was in 7th grade and thought I was cool. So I had a hard time. She was like, I'll delete this picture. I'll delete this picture. I'm going to delete this picture. She was deleting pictures left and right. So anyway, she deleted enough that we were able to, like, I think, get a good, healthy amount of photos of the Masters. But it was funny. She was like, she had no hesitation deleting photos from like middle school. And I was like,
here's the thing that most people may not know about you. You are the like ultimate photo saver. I have never met someone who has as many photos saved from as long as I've known you. You've had pictures literally back to middle school. I've never met someone who has a saved photo log like you do.
Do you not think it's special? Like, I think it's so special.
I don't. No,
Like,
I don't know.
I love that I have photos from when I was in middle school. Like, I think it's so cool.
See, I was really ugly in middle school. So, like, I don't want to look at pictures of myself from middle school or high
first
school.
of all, you were not.
I believe you're the one who has a specific photo album of bad photos of me.
I do, but they're not from when you were in middle school. It's when you were eating mayonnaise and stuff.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah, I remember we dared you to eat mayonnaise when we were on our study abroad, and there was like, I have a picture of you like eating mayonnaise gagging because you were disgusted by it. So like those are the kind of pictures I have in that folder of you.
No one else would save that photo except for you. So point proven.
Absolutely, people would. Absolutely, people would. And I look back at those photos often. Maybe not that photo often, but like I
need a good laugh.
I look back at pictures pretty often. Like
You do.
I love the amount of photos I have.
You do.
Anyway, Masters went really well, and then I did get a hefty sunburn on my scalp that day that I was struggling with. However,
and a sock burn.
Oh, so bad.
From your
I
socks.
wore like crew socks with a short dress. I had like a dress on and crew socks with sneakers. And the sunburn from my crew socks was bad.
It was brutal.
Anyway, I think a very, very nice highlight of my day was coming home, finding out that Taylor Swift released a Fearless cardigan, and knowing that one was about to show up to my doorstep.
Yes, I couldn't let you. That was like a no-brainer. I got the email so again, Teddy is at the Masters, and I knew her phone was in the car, and like she did not have access to anything. And I got a notification that Taylor Swift had finally released a Fearless cardigan, and I said, oh, this girl is gonna kill me if I don't order this for her right now. So I was like, don't you worry, I got you, Teddy. Placed an order, shipped it to her house. And sure enough, like they were selling out. By the time I got to it, one of the sizes was already gone. So had to do it. I'm wearing mine right now too.
One of the sizes was already gone?
Mm-hmm. The smallest one was already gone. I was like, oh, crap. So placed an order fast. But I was like, she would be so mad if she missed this. Like, what are the odds the day that you don't have your phone, something like that happens?
Exactly.
How?
The day that, right. And the cardigan has gotten a lot of criticism, I will say, online. A lot of people don't like it. I love it, and I think it's very like cozy. I think is it maybe the best color for April? No. But in October, people are going to be dying over this thing. It's going to be fantastic. And it's like, I feel like very my vibe. Like I love the brown. I love the, like, I love the cardigan.
It felt very you. If it was like sparkly gold, I probably would have been like, no, I don't know.
Right.
But
like I skipped Speak Now. I skipped 1989, but that was like, of course I need that one.
Right. I was like, it's brown, it's neutral. She'd wear it a lot. Ran up to your closet, and sure enough, you have so many freaking cardigans in there. Because I know that you've always like tried to decide which size to keep because the sizes are really wonky on these things, okay?
Everyone's different.
I don't know what to do. But yeah, I'm glad we got them. I don't mind the look of this, knowing that the time I'm going to wear a cardigan is during like the fall or winter when I want a brown.
Absolutely.
However, I do think like a light pastel yellow, maybe with white detailing would have been better.
More fearless. Yeah.
Sure. But like...
Agreed. Do I think it fits the album the best? No.
Absolutely not.
Do I love the cardigan? Yes.
Right.
I love the cardigan. I love the style of it. I don't think it's like the vibe of the album particularly, but listen, I'll take it.
I've worn it more than any of my other ones, except for Lover.
Have you?
thus far.
The
I mean,
leather
I've had
one's
it for
cute
like
too.
4 days, but like it is
I'm wearing it every day.
it's
It's a nice one.
cozy. It is.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Um, it's much better than the Tortured Poets one. I'm thinking back on that. That's my least favorite. It's itchy and I don't like the fabric. This is like a true cable knit like sweater. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. So that happened while you were gone. You got home late that day too, but then you also had to get up and fly. Well, no. Let me back up. Wake up, stream, and then go to another meeting and then go on your work trip.
Correct.
Girl was busy.
I was busy. We got through it. We did. Yeah, and that went fine. Stream was good. Meeting was good. And then work trip was good. I gave my speech on Friday night and I feel like, listen, I don't talk a lot about my like public speaking because like obviously I do public speaking for a nonprofit and I love it and I've been doing it for years. But every time I get done with one, I go, that was okay. That was like an okay speech, or like that was a really good one, or like man, I kind of muffed that up. I always do fine, but there's like, oh, I missed this part, or maybe I stuttered a little bit too much here, or whatever. I forget to tell a certain part that I think I should have, or whatever. And so every time I get off stage, I'm like, obviously critical. I go, how did I do? How was my performance? Like I always judge my performance and how I did and what I could have done better. And I got off stage and I felt so confident this time. I was like, that was
great.
so good. Yeah. And I feel like I haven't had that for like, I don't know, a long time. Like a solid like year and a half at least. I've given a lot of speeches in the last year and a half. And usually I get off stage and I'm like, it was okay. Like that was good. I did a good job. Yeah. But this time I got off and I was like, I did good. And I was like, so I felt really good. Like after a really long week and not a lot of sleep and a ton of pressure and a lot going on, I was really proud of what I was able to do. So
I'm gonna cry.
I know it was good. I like, again, I don't have that feeling often, but I was like, I really am proud of like the work I put into like reshaping things and reworking things, and my PowerPoint messed up and halfway through it stopped working. And so it's never perfect, but I didn't need it. And I just went on without it. And I just continued on. And I got off stage and I was like, I think I did a good job. So, and then I got a couple of phone calls. I had a phone call today. I had a meeting today where they were like, you did really good. So, so it was a good work trip.
Good.
The trip itself, like hotel wasn't great. It was just like one of those like whatever kind of like the trip itself wasn't particularly fun. But what made the trip good was that I left the actual speech feeling confident. So
good.
It was a good work trip.
There's a saying that I had on the tip of my tongue and I don't know like properly how to phrase it, but it's like thriving through chaos, or like, our greatest successes are from something. I don't know if you know the quote,
I don't
tell me.
But I get the
I
the message. Yeah.
Like when you feel so overwhelmed, and it's like when you have a really awful night of sleep and you think the day is going to be so rough, but then you battle through it and it ends up being a really good day. Totally. I feel like people thrive in dark situations sometimes, not dark, but like hard, difficult situations. And that's awesome. I'm so glad that you felt that way.
Yeah.
Because I bet you in your brain, you're like, this is not going to go well. This is going to be tough.
Well, and I don't think I had like time to get in my head, like sometimes leading up to like something like that, like public speaking is hard and I struggle with it. And it's something that I've I think built skill at, but I'm never comfortable. Like before I get on stage, every single time my stomach's in knots and I feel like I've got to poop and I'm like, I'm struggling. And like, it's never something that I'm like entirely comfortable with. And I don't think I ever will be. It's just not the nature of like who I am as a person. But, it's a skill that I've definitely worked on. And so I think it's just, I didn't get in my head about it. And I think that helped.
Good. And you were prepared. Like,
true.
I think taking the time a week beforehand, 5 days beforehand, and like prepping yourself, I think you really just set yourself up for success.
As a procrastinator, don't expect that from me often.
But maybe that's like a really good reminder that if you do something ahead of time, like look at what the outcome could be, you know, like maybe remember that and remember that feeling and hold on to it.
We'll see.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, how was the rest of your week aside from your time out of state?
Yeah. So great. I got home and had an awesome weekend. It was very laid back. I don't think I did anything. Actually, I lied. I did. Over the weekend, I've talked about this before. My brother-in-law is an excellent cook, and he hosted a crepe party for us. So it was like just our family, and we've done this once before, and it's like my favorite thing. But he basically just stands at a stove and makes 100, I swear it, like little crepes. And we have every topping you could ever imagine across a table. And we just sit and we enjoy tea and coffee and we have crepes. And
that's so cute.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's my favorite event. And so it's like my mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. That's a lot to say. And then husband and daughter. So it's just us. And we sit around the table and it's on a Saturday morning and everyone's in their jammies or just like I wore sweatpants, sweatshirt, and we just hang out. And we have stuff to make like savory crepes. So sausage, bacon, cheese. And then I bring cinnamon sugar and just do like a cinnamon sugar roll up. And my brother-in-law this time did the most amazing thing. He made a bowl of scrambled crepe, which is just like the most incredible thing. Like I love scrambled pancakes, and he walked over and gave me and my daughter a bowl of scrambled crepe. And I looked at him and I was like, the most like the deepest form of gratitude like welled up within me. I was like, this is everything.
Like there's nothing you could have given me in the world that means as much to me right now.
Right. I don't know why. It was just so good. So I did that Saturday. And then Sunday was like the largest Sunday reset spring cleaning day I've ever had in my entire life. Like I've been I should back up. I've been prioritizing sleeping a lot. And it kind of started at like when I stayed with you, because we did go to bed at good times because you had a lot going on. So I went to bed when you did. And I was very fortunate to be able to wake up like an hour or two after you. Yeah. And I felt good. I didn't have headaches. I wasn't like sluggish any of the days I was there.
Sleep is so important.
It's so important.
Yeah.
And I think I've gotten in my head that like I can survive going to bed at midnight or 1 a.m., waking up at like 7. I'll be fine. I might be cranky, but I'll be okay. And I've been really trying to listen to my body. And so it's like 9:30 and I'm tired and I accept it. I'm like, I don't need to do anything else. I'm not going to do something I want to do. I'm just going to go to bed because it'll be better for me tomorrow. And I've been so happy, less irritable. I've been more motivated. Like I've been cooking the past couple of days. I made steaks last night for dinner. Like I wanted to have dinner on the table for my husband when he came home from work, and I made steaks, potatoes, and broccoli, and it was ready for him like when he stepped foot inside. And I was proud to do that. I was like, heck yeah, I just did that.
What a housewife moment.
Right? I was like, I'm good. I'm good at this. I was like, pat yourself on the back, girl.
Mr. Teddy gets home and I'm like, okay, are we going to start cooking dinner?
See, that's like very typical of me. And he'll be like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Go make something. Right. That's typical me. But I had dinner made yesterday. This morning I woke up and I made a banana bread latte because I've seen it all over TikTok. And I was like, I'm going to turn on the blender at 7:30 in the morning. Let's do it. Whatever. I did not throw away the sourdough starter. I've been feeding her because I'm excited to make some bread. I fed her every day since I've been back. And I just feel good. So like Sunday, all that to say, I woke up Sunday morning. I cleaned basically my whole house. I cleaned my garage. I cleaned my it's like a tool shed. I cleaned the tool shed. I hung shelves. It was like the best day ever. And I loved it. So like that was great.
What a productive day.
I know. And I really want to thank sleep. I want to thank sleep for doing that. So I'm going to keep focusing on it.
I will say I have also had like a pretty productive week this
Yeah.
week, Monday, Tuesday, and then we're recording this Wednesday.
Yep.
I have taken the medicine I'm prescribed.
Oh,
And so
good.
I too have been productive.
Good. I'm
After
proud of you.
stream, I've actually gotten things done. So,
Good.
like, I got a lot done. Like, replying to emails and like paying my credit card bill and like
Good.
doing these things that like just seem like monumentous tasks that really
Yep.
only take me 5 minutes. I ordered that dress I need to order.
Wow.
Right? Like, who is she when she takes
I'm
the
so
medicine
proud.
she's prescribed? Like, I have been
It's
putting
like
off
it
ordering
works.
this dress for months and I need it. And it's like, I'm just
I'm
realizing
so
that
proud of you.
I should just actually listen to the doctor.
Take the
So,
medicine you're
yeah.
supposed to take. Good. Okay, so speaking of doctors, I do need to tell you this. So I stack up my doctor's appointments a lot. So this is doctor appointment week for me this week. And I started off with a doctor's appointment Monday morning, and it was a dermatologist appointment. And the dermatologist is not a doctor I go to regularly. Like I used to go all the time for acne, whatever, like when I was in high school. And I just stopped. Like I haven't gone much. And we've talked about this a ton, but for some reason, I'm in my head about just taking care of my personal health. And so I scheduled one of those like full body exams, where you get like your moles checked. I know that you've done them too.
Yeah.
I've never done it. So I had that on Monday this week.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I got so nervous. I got
Did you?
so anxious. I was fine walking in there, but the second I stepped foot into the office or like into the room and they pulled out that gown to change into,
Yeah.
I almost started crying. I
Were
panicked.
you nervous? Like you knew it was just a checkup. Like you knew they were just going to be
Yes.
like looking at stuff. Were you what do you think the anxiety was about? Like was it a fear of like
So-
a needle or a fear that they would find something or
I think, to be completely honest, I think I got like flashbacks of those gowns to childbirth and to being at like the gynecologist.
dude, the way that in my head I was like, what do you mean you remember your birth?
What do you mean? Of course I.
No, I thought you meant your birth, like when
came
you
out of the
came
womb
out. Yes. I thought you meant it was trauma from like your birth.
Seeing everyone in their robes and like
And then I
gowns.
forgot that like you gave birth. Like, of course you did. You have a
Oh
child.
my God, I'm dying.
No, okay.
I
yeah.
think it was like that
First-
anxiety.
Yeah, okay. Understandable. Totally.
So funny. So I was sweating. And so when I get into anxious mode, bad news bears. Like everything's bad. I also had a really big latte that morning. So I was shaking and dripping sweat. And so I'm sitting in this gown, booty naked underneath. And I don't know this doctor. I've never met her before. And she was fine. She wasn't like, we didn't connect personally as much as I would have loved to. But I just started oversharing and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm dripping sweat. I'm so sweaty. I don't know why I'm freaking out. And like, I will say, I shaved my legs. I shaved my body for this appointment, knowing that she would be looking at my skin. And I told her that because I was panicking. I was like, I shaved for you. And I was like, that was really weird. Don't say
Dude,
that.
I'm
I was
sure
like, don't
so
say that
many,
again.
People, I'm sure, do that all the time.
I panicked. I had a full-blown panic. So I made it. She looked at my skin. Everything's good. She was like,
Good.
you don't have a lot of moles. Don't come back for like 2 or 3 years. You're good.
Oh,
so that
God,
was
mine
great.
doesn't say that. Mine makes
I
me
know.
come back every 6 months.
I know.
Unfortunately, it was because they found moles and I had to have some bad spots removed. But
Right.
yeah.
And I think that also scared me because I know
Totally.
that you've had different experiences than I did.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is kind of a funny portion of this. My husband, on the way to my appointment, he was like, make sure you ask them about your fire lips. And I was like, what?
Excuse me?
So sometimes when he kisses me, he says it burns his lips. Like he says he calls them fire lips. He's like, God, you got fire lips. And he has to like wipe his lips. So I told the doctor this. I was like, so my husband says like sometimes it burns when I kiss him. And she said, what do you put on? Like, what are you using? I said, Aquifer. And she said, he's allergic to lanolin. And she said, Aquifer has lanolin in it. It's petroleum, like Vaseline, but they add lanolin to it. And I have a fun fact. Lanolin was the number one cause of like skin irritation in 2024. And so she said he's probably sensitive to lanolin in Aquifer. And so you can't,
Oh
like,
my
if it bothers
gosh.
him, you won't be able to use Aquifer. So I
I'd
looked
say,
at her.
heck that. I'm using my Aquaphor. I'll never kiss that man again in my
That's
life.
what I said. I was like, so it's him or the Aquifer, huh?
I'm choosing
And I was like,
Aquaphor.
Choosing Aquifer. I was like, he can tell me I have fire lips for the rest of my life. I'm not giving
I
that
don't
up.
care.
I said, he ruins everything. That's what
Everything
I
I
told her, actually.
love
I was like, he's ruining my life.
spoils it.
Everything I like. So Aquifer is apparently, it's not bad. It just has lanolin in it, which is a big
Interesting.
skin irritant. So if you see like, what's it called? Contact dermatitis. It's like skin irritation on contact. So like you put a lotion on and it irritates your skin. And so that Aquifer is something for him that apparently he can't use.
Okay.
Isn't
okay,
that wild?
dude. Interesting, because I literally was just downstairs right before we started recording, and
Mm-hmm.
there is this spot on my eye, and I thought maybe it was like a sty, because last night I was
Mm-hmm.
laying in bed and I was trying to fall asleep, and my my right eyelid, like closer to my nose,
Yep.
was burning. And I was like,
Okay.
what the heck? Like, I washed my face hours before, lotioned hours before. I was like, I have no clue what's going on. And so I looked at my eye this morning and it looked a little bit swollen, like right in that same area.
Oh.
And so I was like, maybe I have like a sty or like a clogged tear duct and it's like causing that irritation, right? Well,
Yeah.
I washed my face tonight, took all my makeup off, and my skin's really dry and flaky there now. And so I don't think it's a tear duct. Like, it doesn't look swollen, I guess, but it looks like flaky, irritated, like skin. I don't know what it is. And so
Interesting.
I was just thinking maybe I should put some Aquaphor on it. Maybe I shouldn't.
No. And so it's funny because my husband gets that on his eyelids sometimes too. And so he went to this dermatologist like a month or two ago, and that's how I got referred to her, because he went and liked her. And it's because of his eyelids. And so he was using my Aquifer on his eyelids that apparently irritates him. So I think she gave him like something to put on there instead, or said use Vaseline.
Interesting.
So maybe
Well,
try that.
I haven't put any Aquaphor on my eyes.
I do. I put Aquifer like all over my eyes before I go to bed.
Yeah, I don't.
But maybe
I
be
do face
careful.
lotion. Maybe it's like a lotion I'm using or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it could be. That is interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Anyway, I digress.
So listen to this. Listen to this. I went to the grocery store and I bought a tub of Vaseline. Like, Vaseline doesn't have a cute chapstick. So I just bought a tub to carry with me. And this is pretty big. This isn't like a small thing necessarily. So I've been carrying this around the past couple of days.
Wait, so you chose husband over Aquaphor?
I'm trying to be considerate. I did not throw away my Aquifer. In fact, I believe, yep, here it is. I still have it. It's right here. I'm not getting rid of this. I will say, this feels great. It's good. And I feel like I don't need to use it as often as I have Aquifer. So I feel like I'm trending towards a less like obsessive state with it. So anyways, today I had to take my daughter to the doctor, and I had this Vaseline in my bag. And this is her appointment. We had to wait 2 hours to see the doctor. We were like, she was begging to leave before the doctor came in. And so she got like this sillies by the time the doctor did come into her room. And I've never met this doctor before, totally new. And my daughter goes into my bag and pulls out this jar of Vaseline as I'm trying to talk to the doctor. And she's like, look, Mom, look at this. She opens the Vaseline and I'm like, yeah, it's like chapstick. You can put it on if you want some. She shoves her whole hand in the jar
Oh, lovely.
and starts smothering her whole face in Vaseline. And the doctor's trying to keep a straight face talking to me while my daughter is just really caking it on. And I said, okay, I think that's enough. Put it back in my bag. I'm still trying to talk to the doctor. She goes back into my bag at least 4 more times and is just hands, wrists deep into this Vaseline, just squashing it on her hands. And this is a quiet room. We're trying to talk, and all you hear is the like of her Vaseline hands. Her hair is now slicked back.
Oh my God.
And it's all over the nice like patient chair thing, like the little leathery nice couch you get to sit on. It was mortifying. No amount of tissues took the Vaseline off. There was nothing I could do.
I was going to say, she's going to be a hydrated girly.
She was looking
She's
hydrated.
Be slick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My hands were buttered up by the time I left there because I was like, all right, girl, we're going to have to clean you up a bit. And so she was giving me the excess, and I'm sitting there talking to the doctor, like rubbing in Vaseline, feeling how gooey my hands felt. Oh my gosh, it was mortifying. So that's my Vaseline story for the week.
So fun.
All that to say, maybe I should just stuck to Aquaphor.
Maybe you should go back to Aquaphor.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's my week. That's where I am. It's been fun. It's been good. I miss being at your house because I had time to like sit and play my games. And by my games, I mean Minecraft, because you got me into that.
Yeah.
And
so
now
fill
all
me
I want
in.
to do is play.
I have literally no hobby updates for you this week because I have obviously had a crazy week and a lot's been going on. Aside from like completing the Dreamlight Valley Star Path, I have done absolutely nothing. I read a book and I don't like it.
What book?
I'm reading Circe still. I think I told you about it.
Yes, you did. You don't like it?
No. It's like a book that I think I should like. It's it's like I said, it's ancient Greek. It's like Greek gods and Greek goddesses, and it's something that I would think I would really, really enjoy. And I'd been wanting to read it for so long, but I've only got like a couple chapters left, and it's like a 5 out of 10 for me. Wow. I'm not liking it. So
are you going to finish it or no?
No, for sure. I will. I'll finish it. But like, it's just,
What are you not liking?
I don't like the story itself. Like, it's just boring.
Oh, that's like really hard to get past then.
There's no, I don't know, maybe a part of it's there's no romance, but it's just like a boring story. Like, it's about this Greek goddess, like a daughter of Zeus. And like, I'm sorry if you haven't, pause if you are planning on reading Circe. I wouldn't recommend it, but pause if you're planning on reading it and you don't want to hear me spoil it. But it's like about this Greek goddess who gets exiled from her family. Like, she was mad, so she lashed out. She's like, found out she has like witchcraft powers, whatever. She lashed out at this girl. They exiled her to an island. And then it's just centuries, I kid you not, centuries, because she lives forever or whatever, of her living on this island by herself. And it's like, oh, sailors came up and I hung out with them for a week. Great. And then so-and-so comes and this happens and da-da-da-da. And it's like, I don't know.
Sounds like a memoir.
Odysseus. Is that how you say his name? Is it Odysseus?
I think it's
like,
Odysseus.
Odysseus from the Odyssey, right? The book is the Odyssey. Odysseus is his name.
Okay.
I think. Anyway.
You know better than I do, girl.
No, I don't know what I do. He shows up at her island, stays there for a while. Right as he's leaving, she finds out she's pregnant with his baby. But like, we don't get, and he left before he ever found out, but like, we don't get fun romance. There's no romance. It was like they were just hooking up to hook up because whatever. And like, there's no spice, literally none.
They didn't even
nothing.
Explain.
Nothing. That night, I took Odysseus to my bed, and then we chatted afterwards, and da-da-da. That's it. That's the whole thing.
I would have burned the book immediately.
I am reading it, and listen, I knew this book wasn't a spicy book going into it. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting, like, this giant love story either, but I just haven't loved it.
Well, it needs some lore. It needs something.
Yeah, I think for me, not liking a book is healthy. I'm gonna finish this book, but I think it's good for me to step away from something and be like, I didn't particularly love that, because I feel as if I read a lot of books and I go, yep, that was good, that was fine, that was good, that was fine, or like ACOTAR or like Fourth Wing, and I get obsessed with them, and it's good for me to read something and not like it. So
yeah, I think it'll keep you in check a little bit.
Yes, I think it's a very well written book. The author, it's a best selling book. Like people like it. People really do like this book.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't for me.
Yep.
I will finish it though.
People can like what they like. It's okay to have an opinion on something, and it's okay to have a differing opinion than someone.
Absolutely.
So I think that's okay, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that you are saying, not for me.
It's just a
Not
little
my
boring
favorite.
for me.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
That's okay.
That's
Maybe
okay.
it's above my intellectual skill level. I don't know.
It could be.
It could be.
Listen to this. Listen. So on my road trip, I did not listen to music or anything. I listened to Ready Player One the whole time. And this is my first audiobook. And so I just had no grasp on where I was in the book. And I was at a bookstore near your house actually, and I found a hard copy of it. And so when I got home, right, I looked at like the chapter I was at in Audible, and I only had a couple chapters left. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I listened to a little bit more of it yesterday, and I only have one chapter remaining of this book.
Oh,
but
and
I
you're
still
loving
have
it. So are you kind of
left.
sad?
I'm really sad. I'm really sad that it's going to be over, because the reason why I'm sad it's going to be over is because I want more of like, I don't want to give any spoilers to anyone who hasn't read this book or have seen the movie, but I really want more personal information about some of the characters, or like what happens to certain friendships or relationships, I should say, after individuals like meet each other outside of this virtual world. And with one chapter remaining, I don't think I'm going to get any clue for that, which is really like a bummer to me. I know there's a second book. I've heard it's not as good as the first book, so I'm nervous to even open it. But I have so much time left on Audible for this book, but I have one chapter left. So I know I could read it really quick, but I don't think I can read the book in my own voice now. I need this person to tell me the rest of the story the way I've heard the whole first 15 hours of this book. This is a long one to listen to.
Well, maybe it's like, I don't know. Sometimes at the end of books, there's like the credits, and there's like maybe maybe there's like a discussion, like a reader's guide, or like a book club discussion, or I don't know. Maybe it's something else, or maybe it's just a really long chapter. I don't know.
It could be. It totally could be. Because I mean, I could fly through this and finish it right now if I wanted to, but I just need the person to read it to me.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
All that to say, I'm about to finish it, and I also started a new book, my first ever Kindle book. Ooh. So it's my first like Kindle read. Mm-hmm. And I kind of struggled with it. Like I wasn't actually reading, and it felt a little weird to swipe. But I'm trying, and I'm having a hard time too, because I can't tell if I'm making any dents in this book at all. And I like seeing my progress stack up. I like looking at like the chunk of pages I read.
Do you have the percentages turned on the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think I'm at like, I don't know. I got to like chapter 3 or 4 in this new book, and I love it so far. Like,
good.
I haven't like cracked up, or I wasn't cracking up, but I haven't like giggled or like emotionally reacted a lot to certain books. But this one, I don't know why I like it so much. Let me tell you. So it's called Wild Scottish Night, and night meaning like knight in shining armor, not like evening night.
Yeah.
And it totally threw me off from what I thought it was. Like I read Wild Scottish Night, assuming it was like a Renaissance-y something like back in the day book, but it's a modern day opposites attract fairy tale, which is totally not what I expected. I did not read any bit about like what this book was about. I just saw that it had good reviews, and I saw the words wild and Scottish night, and I said, I'm in. And it's fantastic. It's funny, it's witty, and it's present day, and it's just goofy. I feel there's 2 main characters, a guy and a girl. The guy is just like mopey, grumpy, like, oh, woe is me, but funny, like broody, and I really like that. So it's like a girl, this is all in the back of the book, so I'm not spoiling anything. A girl from California inherits a castle in Scotland from her like wild uncle, and the guy is Scottish and he lives in Scotland, and he basically works at this castle, but it's a castle that like tourists come and visit, and it's like this cute small village in Scotland that he's helping maintain, but there's like deep rooted Scottish history and like tall tales that they all believe in, that he needs to like protect the village from. And so it's going to be like a little enemies to lovers, like she needs to go over to Scotland and like take care of this castle, and he's like, no, this is my castle, I'm the knight here, and he doesn't know it's a girl coming over. So I'm getting excited. So I think you should try to read it too. I think it's one of 8 books too. It's like one of 8 in a series.
I wonder if it's like a Kindle Unlimited book. I'll have to look it up.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I saw it and I said, yup, we're trying that. So I'm excited. I need to finish Ready Player One first because my goal is this weekend to watch the movie. I'm so excited to watch the movie and then keep reading this one while also finishing my Cinnamon Bun bookstore on the side when I need something like just cute and romancy.
Totally.
And flirty.
You're back in your book era. I love it.
I am. I'm reading. Yeah. I'm doing all these things. It's great.
I love phases. It's totally things coming out.
It's just a phase.
Yeah.
It's not, or is it? It's not a phase.
It wasn't a phase. Yeah.
Whatever teenagers would yell at their moms back in the day. Yeah. Speaking of phases, Minecraft. So I'm in a little bit of a Minecraft phase because of you.
Have you played since you've been home?
No. I honestly, like, I've been going to bed and I just haven't dedicated the time. Okay. I've had time. I haven't dedicated the time to it. Okay. But I will say I've ended up on like Minecraft TikTok and I'm saving a lot of ideas. Minecraft TikTok is hilarious. It's so funny and relatable. It's so good. I enjoy Minecraft. I enjoy it more than I thought I did. Mostly because I get to play with you. And I think I had the most fun when we were running around trying to like find certain things. I think you guys got my confidence up a little bit because I was like, oh, these villains aren't that bad. I can take them.
Yeah.
And the first time I decided like, do it, Mandi, venture out at night. Those zombies got nothing on you. Dead immediately. Listen, night strikes. One came and got me.
That happens in Minecraft. Like,
I know.
It happens. But like, that's all the time.
I don't know where I was and I never got my stuff back. And it was after I went a full day of like hardcore chopping trees and gathering like doing a lot. And I could not tell you even remotely close to where I was. I have no grasp about where in the world I am in Minecraft. And to be honest, everyone's like, look at your coordinates. Coordinates mean nothing to me.
No, okay. Yeah, the coordinates mean nothing to me too, if I'm being honest.
I don't get it. I can't look at a compass and tell you where I am. I can't tell you which direction I'm facing right now. I have no sense of direction.
You truly have none. You truly have absolutely none.
No, I'm lost in space.
I don't think you would have survived study abroad without me. In terms of like directionally challenged, that's you. Yeah.
I can't do it.
I mean that in the best way, but like it would be a disaster.
I will fully
navigating like the Paris metro. You'd have been sleeping in the subway station.
I would have been gone forever. I would have gone on a subway station to a different country and been completely lost. Yeah. So when people are like, look at your directions. No.
I feel like I'm pretty directionally blessed, gifted. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good with that stuff.
Yeah.
And Minecraft coordinates still. I'm like, what?
No, I'm like, okay, but now I'm walking this way and this one's going down. And then I turn around and then that one went up.
Yeah.
And then I walk 10 feet, but now I'm 100 miles backwards. I have no idea where I am. And then I get this false sense of hope when I see like a light in the distance. So I start running to it as the sun's going down and my heart rate is going up. It's lava, or it's like one of those villages. And I'm like, okay, well, I have no idea how to get home.
At least the villages can be safe. So all that to say, after dying by zombie and losing all of your stuff, are you back at your house?
Mm-hmm. I'm back at my house now. Too terrified to leave at night.
Total empty pockets, but
totally empty.
Okay.
I did forage a little bit more so I could get wood to rebuild said tools that I lost and then replenish whatever else I lost.
I will say what I think we should do is get you a compass. And
a compass.
There's a compass you can use in Minecraft.
Okay.
And I know you just said you don't know how to use compasses.
I was about to say,
but
girl.
Listen, all you have to do is like the little red arrow thing. If that is pointing straight up, you're headed in the direction you need to be going.
Is it set to home?
Yes.
Okay. I should get a compass.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't say like head 93 degrees west.
No.
No. Okay.
It's the arrow's pointing straight up. That means you're headed the direction you need to be going.
You know what I really need is a portal or like just a button I can press. It says return to home. That's what I really need.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be great. Otherwise, it's fun. Building is fun. I'm so over how quick the days are. And honestly,
they're real quick.
Can it stop raining? Every time I get some sunlight, I'm like, yes! And then it's pouring rain, and then the monsters are all still trying to get me. And like, honestly, the amount of jump scares the game gives me, I'm just trying to build like a stairway so I can get in a paddle boat to come see you. Okay, and all of a sudden I hear the of something behind me, and it freaks me out. And so I go running for the hills. The game just can't let me have peace. That's what I know of Minecraft. And so it keeps me on my toes.
It does. And I think the more that you get into it, the more you light up your area, the more you put fencing up, like that stuff isn't going to happen. You'll be fine. So it's just playing more. The more you play, the more you put into it, the less stressful you have to be like in your, immediate vicinity.
It's fair. I'm scared, although I have a lot of fun ideas, and I like Minecraft TikTok because it's a lot of people like complaining about how they're like deep in the mines or something, and all of a sudden they're getting chased by a mob of like zombies. Yeah. So it is funny and it cracks me up because I'm like, same. I will never go into the mines alone ever if I've learned anything. So
horrified. Yeah.
I'm going to be like a Minecraft co-op player forever. Thank goodness you have a community for it, because I don't see myself playing alone that often because I'm scared.
I like playing with people most often too.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
My favorite was running around with you, and we're both like, something's coming after us, something. Mr. Teddy, help. And us. We're like screaming, running, just jumping off cliffs. And he's like, okay, relax, I got this. And he's like swinging every sword he can, trying to get these things away from us.
That's
and
when I have the most fun.
Build a house. So for me, that's very fun. I will say though, of course, now that there's like a game I want to play, we have so many other amazing updates coming to Palia, Dreamlight Valley. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like laughable at this point. There's so many good things happening.
It kind of is. Like, what's so funny is that, like, okay, Elderwoods, huge. We've been waiting for this for a year. Forever. Dreamlight Valley, what's funny about this update specifically is because, like, we get Dreamlight Valley updates every couple of months.
Right.
What's funny about this one, and, like, you specifically, is that it's Alice in Wonderland.
Of course.
Like, of course it's the one update that you would want.
That actually I would care about.
Right. And so it's funny that it's all of that at one time. I will say, though, like, we have a week until Disney comes out, and then there's another couple weeks after that until Elderwoods comes out. Right. So I feel like pacing wise, it's not all at once. Thank goodness.
That's so true. If it was like the same week, that would be rough.
Yeah.
My concern is like when I get into something, that's all I want to do. So yes. I feel excited about Palia right now because in their like announcement video and in the description, it was saying like, start getting back into it. Let's finish up some of those quests so you can just dive right into the new content. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I probably should go do in the game and like maybe get back into it a little bit, get familiar with it again. But then I'm like, okay, but Alice is waiting for me. And then I'm also
She's
like,
not
okay.
Yet. Right. She's not waiting for you yet. I think this is going to be a test. I feel like I used to be very much in the same boat as you, where I was very I was going to say like one track minded, but like one game minded. You know, like I was all in on one game and I only played one game. And I, over the past, I don't know, like several months, I feel like have been, not several months, maybe a few months, have been like working really hard to balance it and find a healthy balance and do a lot of different things and find joy in all of them, and
Yeah.
I have really truly loved it. So I challenge
Wow.
you to try to do something
Just that.
similar.
So I think what brings me joy in these games is like the designing aspect, right? We've
Yes.
talked about this a ton.
Totally.
And for me, it's like getting new items, completing quests, or completing like hunting and finding plushies that I can then use to decorate that show an achievement I hit or something. And I really enjoy that portion of the game. I don't enjoy like the questing as much or the to-do list items, which is why I feel like I get so one game minded, because all I want to do is like, if I have an idea, I want to do it through completion immediately.
Absolutely.
And
totally
I'm
get it.
very like hasty when it comes to those things where I just want to do it. I don't want to spend any time doing anything else. Like if I have an idea, I want to see it and I want to perfect it immediately. I want nothing else to stand in my way. And that's where I can't like bounce between the games. So I guess what's good, the Disney update. So it's the Wonderland Whimsy. And to me, what's exciting are the characters more so than like the decor items.
Is
coming.
it? Is it?
I think
Okay.
so. I
Okay.
think so for me.
That's good. I
don't know.
I have thoughts on that too. So we're gonna get
Okay.
Alice and the Cheshire Cat.
Yep.
I will say I'm excited for, and I know that this is a part that you said you aren't super particularly excited for, but like I like the questing a little bit more. So within the like Alice in Wonderland realm, I think they said it's going to be like the Queen's Garden or something, which whatever. But I like that you're going to have to like try to get through the garden, evading the guards. And I think that they used that same evading feature in the Tales of Agrabah update in with like Jasmine and Aladdin. So you had to like run away from like the little sandstorms or whatever, and you couldn't get stuck in the sandstorms. And this one, it looks like you have to evade, you know, the guards. And I think that's really fun. So I'm excited for that part. I think I'm less excited for Alice and Cheshire Cat, more excited for the items that come along with them in the Star Path.
Okay.
I do have thoughts though.
Okay. Tell me.
From like what we've seen of the items and like the outfits, I don't love them.
Same.
I think it's because they're so like, it says they're going to be Victorian era themed, but for me, it's like the checkers and
it's like Queen of Hearts themed.
Yes. And I think that's Alice in Wonderland. Like I'm not a big Alice in Wonderland fan. You definitely know it more than I do. But like looking at the trailer for the Star Path, the Garden of Whimsy Star Path, we saw like that new dress for Minnie Mouse.
Yep.
I want more stuff like that. I want more stuff that's like springy. I want more stuff that's like, I would rather my stuff be less Queen of Hearts, more spring.
Agreed. 100% agreed. What I like about Alice in Wonderland is like the lore of Wonderland and the oversized features, and like you're small in this forest of beautiful big flowers and like Wonderland. It's almost like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's just this magical place. And I wish the focus was more on that and the stuff they were bringing into the game. Like her house is great. I'm so excited for the characters, but like
her house is cute. Yeah.
It is cute. I feel like it could have been cuter. Like it should have been teacups or something. I don't know. I feel like they could have made the decor cuter and like large flowers. I know they showed some, so I guess I don't know if those are coming, but like
we need to be open-minded and patient.
Totally. Like there could be a lot more coming, but I just think it was very Queen of Hearts focused. And frankly, like what's the word? Evading, running away from, right? That's a way of saying like avoid.
Yes.
That is my biggest fear in life. Like being chased and running away from things and like don't get caught. To me, that's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
It's the same in Pokemon. It freaks me out. And so I do not want to go in that Queen's Garden, because if those guys are chasing me, it's like Mario 64, Super Mario 64, right? Where those big concrete walls are chasing you going, ugh, and like trying to smush you.
Yeah.
That freaked me out. as
That's
a kid.
my favorite game of all time.
Ugh,
I understand.
it terrified me.
I totally understand. I get that. You're gonna have to evade to get Alice and Cheshire Cat, but
Oh my gosh. Someone is going to have to play for me. I will have to have my husband do it. Run away from the guards, sir.
It's Disney. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
No, but my heart rate, well, I would still sweat.
I know.
I would still sweat. Okay. If it was like in Pokemon Arceus, if it was the sweetest little pink Pokemon chasing me, I'd still panic. Okay. So don't you worry. But it is cool. Alice is coming. I'm very excited about it. And that I was just like, why now? Why now?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Why now?
I'm busy.
Grateful. I'm excited, but I'm like, seriously?
Yes.
Could you have waited maybe? Thank you, but later.
I totally get it. I get it. I'm excited.
So.
I'm excited for the update. Again, I'm excited for a new Star Path. I do think in the Star Path Garden of Whimsy, it's Alice in Wonderland and Disney Fairies. So yeah,
Cool.
it's Alice in
know that
Wonderland
part.
and Disney Fairies. So it's Pixie and Victorian era inspired outfits.
Okay,
so
Pixie is exciting.
yes. So I'm hoping that we will see some of that maybe springy, that like vibe that we're both kind of hoping for, maybe in the fairy side of things. If Alice is delivering Queen of Hearts, let's hope that, you know, we get a little bit of fairy springy.
Sprinkle some fairy dust
Yeah.
on the rest of it.
Yeah.
I think Disney, I think they know what they're doing. And I
do
trust
too.
them. I trust them completely. My only fear about the Star Path, from what we've talked about before, I have not completed much in this game. So I
Totally.
don't know that I'm not going to dedicate all the time to catch up to be able to do it. So I'm concerned that if I do try to do the Star Path, I still won't be able to like complete the whole thing without having to like.
But that's fine. That's
do it
fine.
all.
Like I think
Yeah.
you may be at a point now where you can get the Star Path, and yes, you're probably right. I'm sure you won't be able to complete the whole thing because there are some tasks that you probably won't be able to do. However, you don't have to redeem every reward. Like only get the ones you like. So
That's a
like
good
do
point.
the tasks you can do and only redeem the rewards you think you'll use.
Yeah.
Like I am a completionist in Dreamlight Valley and I have to get every single reward, every single thing, and it takes me a lot of time, but I have that ability. I'm like pretty much caught up. I have all the characters and stuff. So I think you could totally do it and just pick and choose the items that you want to
That's a great point.
go for.
I think what I'll do is I know I'm trying to focus on going to bed earlier and still like get some sleep. I have been waking up earlier actually. So I wake up and I usually sew for an hour before my daughter wakes up. So like I just am flip-flopping my schedule a little bit. So I'm wondering if I start bringing my Steam Deck to bed with me and I can play some games, like even if it's Disney and I just log in and make some extra money here or there or try to do some of the Dreamlight tasks. So then I can like keep opening lands to plant my pumpkins and yada, yada, you know, do all those things. There's a lot of things to do. I can knock out some things and just stay familiar with the games. I feel like if I take too big of a break, I forget controls and then it's
Absolutely.
overwhelming.
Yep.
And the same could be said for Palia. Maybe do some questing one night, keep it new, keep it fresh, where it's like an hour one night here, an hour one night there, before I get overwhelmed trying to get back into them once there's all these new updates. But I will say that Elderwoods looks amazing. I think I was most taken back by all the new creatures.
Yeah.
The frogs.
Those
I'm
are like
very
new
excited.
bugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
The frogs are the new bugs. I'm
Those
excited.
are new bugs. Is
Those
that
are
what
new-
that is?
Yep. They're going to be, you catch them with bug bombs.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
there's a couple. Yes. So the two new creatures that you will be hunting, like Cernak or Chappas,
Yep.
are called Ogapoo and Schmoles.
What?
Yeah.
Ogpoos?
Ogapoos. They look like giant, like lizards.
They're the big walking frogs, right?
They're the big walking like lizard things. Yeah.
They look like Pokemon to me. That one specifically was a Pokemon.
Listen, when we watched the trailer on stream, we started calling him Waddles because they like
Waddles.
waddle so funny. Like when you watch them run, their run is so goofy. And so I think they're really cute, but they're called Ogapoos.
Ogapoos.
I will say, though, they are aggressive. I don't know how much you've watched. I don't know if you watched any gameplay.
Oh, no.
So there is a video on YouTube now that the Palia team did with like a channel where they did like 30 minutes of gameplay. So Ogapoos can kind of fight back.
No.
Now, it's a cozy game. Palia has no health, obviously. Like, you don't lose health. But they can spit at you, and it slows you down.
Well, so try spitting at me, Ogapoo. I'll take you down.
Yeah, the Ogapoo can spit at you, and it, like, slows you down. You get, like, stuck in, like, muck. So
that's hilarious.
So I think that was kind of a fun. I know that, like, a lot of people have been wanting a little bit more combat, and I think that's a fun way to, like, add like cozy combat. I don't know.
Like that.
Like, it's goofy.
It's a good step toward it. Like, it's a good dipping your toe in the water moment for testing out, like, fighting back.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, while you're trying to hunt this creature, it can spit at you and slow you down. So I think that's kind of fun.
I like that.
The schmoll.
What is a schmoll?
Like, the schmoll are those mean mushrooms with the eyebrows. You know what I'm talking about?
I watched the video.
Yeah.
That they posted. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
How do I spell schmoll? Because I'm going to look them up.
S-H-M-O-L-E.
Schmoll.
S-H-M-O-L-E. Palia. I would say Palia. They are angry mushrooms.
Stop it.
Do you see them?
No.
Really?
No, probably not. No, there's no pictures of them.
Let me find the picture and send it to you.
An angry mushroom.
They are, yes. He's an angry mushroom. They are, they're goofy.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find one. I'm going to text it to you. Okay.
Now,
Sending
is
it to you now.
Thank you. Is it like something you catch?
It's like a choppa. So it's something that you hunt.
Okay.
It's something that you hunt. And so you can get like schmoll plushies. So you can get Ogapoo plushies. You can get schmoll plushies.
You're kidding.
Nope.
That's what is this big? Have you seen it next to like an avatar?
I don't think they're like big.
Okay.
I don't think they're huge, but they basically are like, it's like a whack-a-mole type of thing. So they come out of like designated little holes. So they just like pop up. They don't like run around. They pop up out of these little like whack-a-mole holes, and you have to shoot them that way.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's fun. And then I wonder if you can like track where they're going to pop up. Like, is it?
There might be like some sort of a pattern.
Over?
And I think the Palia team was really hoping that people would work together, and they would like have like people at different like holes so that everybody could get like a shot at it or whatever. So I don't know. I think
that's fun.
There's some big things coming with Elderwoods. We have obviously first and I think a huge point here is that Palia is going to be released on PS4 and on Xbox, which I think is going to be huge for the growth of the game. I like the amount of people who started playing Palia when it was released on Switch, like that added so many people, a whole new community of people into the world of Palia, and Xbox and PS4. There are more people who play those platforms, play on those consoles than there is Switch. So I think it's going to be hopefully huge for the game. That was a huge part.
Yep.
Did you see what door the Elderwood comes in?
No.
Like where it is? No.
No.
It's
where
a door.
was all this information?
In the video,
so we can go back and
in
look.
a blog post. Like Palia did a blog post on their website.
I'm terrible at paying attention to things. Apparently.
Well, there's like the video. There's the 2-minute video.
Yeah.
And then there's like a blog post. And I've also watched the like 30-minute gameplay thing that Palia did on YouTube with I think it's GameSpot maybe is the channel.
Okay, continue. Tell me about said door. But
there's like the door in Bahari Bay. So like if you're in North Bahari, there's a door in the outskirts.
I'm looking. I'm scrolling through the blog post now.
That is the door to the Elderwoods. So.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
And is that the one that's just been sitting there in plain sight?
Just
forever.
Forever.
It's like they knew.
Big old door. I know. I
Can
think
I
what's going
tell
to be
you?
cool. Did
Go
you see
ahead.
the map of it? People have been posting the map of it as
No,
well.
I literally am so out of the loop, apparently. I
Okay.
have some
I need
homework
to.
to do tonight.
You do. You do. I'll send you some info. But there's like the map of it came out.
Yeah.
I think what's going to be cool about this, and especially what you saw from the trailer that you watched and the like gameplay video that I watched, I think there's going to be a lot of like, and I think Palia described it as like a heightened sense of verticality, like so
Yes.
much climbing trees and landing on mushroom platforms and bouncing on those things. And I think that's going to be
Yes.
fun. Like that
I do
adds,
think so.
instead of just like running on flat land, we're going to be like climbing and on different, I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's like I saw that where you like land on the bouncy mushrooms, and those are what you can have at your house now too, right? That
Yes.
they released a couple weeks ago. I think it's just something fun and new and exciting for everyone, and a new style of gameplay, which I think is cool. It just looks very like moody and magical in here
Yes.
too from the
Yeah.
pictures.
Well, and again, listening to that 30-minute video that was on YouTube, it's one of the I think lead designers or lead developers who was saying that the Elderwood is our really first taste of like we've heard a lot about like magic and flow and this magical world, but this is our first taste of an area that magic is now integrated into like
gosh.
an adventure zone. So
Adventure Zone. I'm excited. I will say, this image of the Ogapu, it's scary.
I think they are so goofy and cute.
They're cute, but like that thing looks very strong.
Yeah,
The
I think
neck on that thing,
he's got a thick neck. He sure
is
does.
big.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of cute,
I think they're
but
cute.
like it's terrifying.
When you watch them run, though, it's so goofy.
That's so interesting. So
I
question.
don't think they're as big as you're seeing it in the picture. Like I'm looking at the picture that you're looking at. I don't think he's that big compared
Okay,
to like the
because they're
player.
making him look
Yeah, I don't think he's quite that
macho.
big.
Okay, good to know. Because I'm like, okay, that is kind of terrifying if he's
No, I
that
don't.
big.
He's not quite that big.
Okay, good to know. So now, are we getting introduced to all new bugs and fish too that are going to be local to those biomes?
We are.
Okay, because I keep seeing like this new shark. That'll be fun because I feel like I was excited to finish my fishing. I have not. No, I did finish bugs. I'm excited now because obviously there's going to be like a new badge to get.
Totally. I think, and I heard the shark's going to be kind of hard. I heard the shark's a pretty hard one to get.
Really? Great.
Yep.
What is the
No.
new fungi plush?
So there's going to be, I
He's
think,
cute.
I think 5 of them. So those are refer a friend rewards. So you know how we had the 5 initial refer a friend rewards, those like the chop a fountain and that sort of thing, the glider. So those new fungi plushes, the small to large, are your different rewards for referring a friend.
They're so cute.
They're really fun.
I want one of these in real life so bad. So bad.
There's like a Magi plush that people are getting now in the mail. I didn't order it and I don't have one coming, but can we get a fungi plush?
I want this fungi one so bad. If anyone is not playing Palia and wants me to refer you,
I know,
will refer
right?
you.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Can anyone just
I'm
message
like,
us?
yeah, I'm like, I don't know anybody who doesn't play.
Everyone I know plays the game because it's you, okay? And you already play it.
Right. I literally was saying like, I'm going to have to send all of Mr. Teddy's friends who play on Xbox, like, because they all have Xboxes.
Oh
And
my
so
gosh, my
I'm-
brother has an Xbox.
Right.
Thank you.
And because we're opening up the game to PS4 and Xbox, like there's a whole new crowd of people we can convince to download the game.
Gorgeous. I have a
Yeah.
whole new
Yeah.
group of people to poach.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to get all of Mr. Teddy's friends who play on Xbox.
Gorgeous. I just
Yeah.
want one. Like, just give me the one little one and I'm happy. That's all I need. And
No,
I
I
just
want all
want
of
him.
them.
I want that little one in real life to hold
Yeah.
on to. He just looks snuggly, you know?
That'd be cute.
All this to say, I'm really excited. I feel this sense of like motivation and excitement to do things. And now I'm getting overwhelmed because there's too much to do and too much that I want to do. But it's all really fun stuff.
It is. Listen, that was me last week. Like, such a busy week, but so, like, it was all fun stuff. And I think,
Right.
remember, we've got time. Like, you've got, play some
You're
Minecraft.
right.
Play some Minecraft this week. Chill. Let that be the game you spend some time on. Next week, when we get Disney Dreamlight Valley update, do a little bit of that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have time.
We have time, and these games aren't going anywhere. Look at me stressed
They
over
aren't.
all these fun games.
I know.
Oh my goodness. There was just, it was like everything we've ever been waiting for. One after another. There's a Taylor Swift cardigan. And then Palea announces Elderwoods again. And then Alice is coming. So it's all happy things, but
It's all happy things.
I mean, I'm not trying to complain about it. It's just also like my daughter's birthday is coming up in like a week, and I'm planning her birthday party, and I'm like, really, can everything just not do it? So listen, okay? I'm complaining about virtual games that I want to play, okay? Video games that I want to play. Not to say last week when we were dealing with very real life situations that were back to back. This is different, okay? This is just like an internal stress I have.
No, but look, like I had a night last night where I was panicking over my schedule because I was like, okay, Elderwood comes out, and then and then I'm supposed to be out of town for 3 days right after that, and I was like, I can't do it, so I had to cancel. Like, I literally canceled a work trip today so that I could make sure I'm home for Elderwood. Yeah.
Honestly, though, that's important.
I know.
That's important.
But I had like literally, I mean, like I'm in the same boat. I'm like, I'm letting games change
They
my
are
real life
life.
schedule.
Games are life.
I know. But like I like had to do that. And then like I'm at a wedding the following weekend, and then I'm at a different event the following weekend. And so I'm like all out of state, all travel. So it's, believe me, I am right there with you in terms of trying to balance virtual game releases with real life events and travel and being home and streaming. So I am right there with you. Like you feel silly being overwhelmed by these releases, but you should, I am in the exact same boat as you.
It's just hilarious how the world works. What is it? The world, she works in mysterious ways, or she moves in mysterious ways. There's a song about this. That's what I'm experiencing right now in the world. But it's all like, again, great things. I'm excited. Totally. I'm looking forward to it. And I do think the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a lot of fun stuff to talk about. So I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. We've got fun updates. Okay, well, this was a longer episode, but I feel like it was a little bit needed with having missed last week. So hopefully the little longer podcast was okay with everybody.
So much to catch up on.
So much.
And now apparently there's going to be a lot more of that. So.
A lot more to come. Okay. And next week we'll be able to talk about the Disney Dreamlight Valley update. We'll be able to recap that in our little playthrough. So hopefully you can make some time to play that next Wednesday before we record.
Oh, I will.
Okay, good.
I'll carve that out for sure.
Good. Put it on your schedule. Okay,
Done.
Friends, we are going to let you go. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Mandi, it was good catching up with you.
I know. So much fun. And everyone, we will talk to you next week.
Bye, friends.
Bye.